Hey there guys, guess what? My family's moving in, which means that videos are at a temporary halt, but that doesn't mean I'll stop doing what I do. Though in the meantime, I'm still going to post up some videos on topics worth discussing, like the presidential election and the fact that whoever wins, we still get fucked. But today, I'll give you my reception on Wreck-It Ralph, and I'll say this, the movie was really enjoyable, but at the same time it was kind of disappointing. What this boils down to was what was your expectations of the movie. The whole concept of a world devoted to video game characters that didn't suck had limitless potential, and it was in the halfway point of the movie did you succumb to the realization that this was a kids movie. Yes, it has a lot of references in gaming culture that some kids won't get, but it still is a kids movie with a very simplistic formula, just like any other Disney movie. I guess me and a lot of people came to Wreck-It Ralph thinking it was going to be some groundbreaking movie that could give a new twist into video games and how we perceive them, but instead, what we get is a tale of Vanellope von Schweetz, Sarah Silverman's character, in her quest to win a big race, with one-dimensional story-type characters and many video game references, and there's nothing wrong with that. The plot of Vanellope winning the race, despite being not what I wanted, was still a quite enjoyable story that surprisingly got me emotionally connected at times. Despite giving every reason to hate Vanellope starting off with Sarah Silverman really needing to tone down herself and for being an annoying obnoxious child. Then I remembered, hey wait a minute, this is a kids movie, and she's supposed to be an annoyingly obnoxious child. It would be like complaining that Lego Batman is too childish. Like, no really, a product marketed out for kids plays like a kids game? No, really, wow. Which draws back to Wreck-It Ralph being a movie marketed out for kids, having childish jokes? What? Vanellope really is a great factor on whether or not you're gonna like this movie, and it's due to her being the epicenter of the movie. I got past it because the writing team did a really good job making Vanellope a seemingly likable character, and you do feel for her especially around the third act. Also, I actually did like the Sarah Silverman program, which is sad to admit, but that's just me. The other plot involves Wreck-It Ralph and his wants to be a hero instead of a bad guy. Hey, is it me, or is it the good guys in this movie are more assholes than the on-job villains, who consist of M. Bison, Kano, Zangief, and Satan? The first half is really good as we follow Ralph and his story, as we see him interact with legendary game characters, and it feels like that this world Ralph is in is very immersive and you want to know more. Then scenery changes and the whole movie changed. I would like it if we just followed Ralph trying to be a hero and have Vanellope more of a sidekick character than the other way around. But I digress and say that Wreck-It Ralph is actually a pretty fun, enjoyable movie that could entertain you with bits of gaming nostalgia, and you would be surprised on how connected you get into it, despite giving something that you don't really expect. All in all, with what was given, this was a great movie experience and I wouldn't mind watching it again. So to those who are interested in watching Wreck-It Ralph, I give a recommendation.